I'm Sudhir Vempati. I'm from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Thanks for this opportunity, Ram. Actually, I personally think that the nature of research has changed completely over the last 20, 30 years. It has become more globalized. It's much more, I think this point has been made by other people that it has moved away from individual centric to large collaborations and we had to sell science to a generation which is used hooked to Facebook, which has a very small attention span, and we had to make science very interesting to these people who have very small attention span, hooked on to Facebook and Twitter and smartphones and everything. This makes it very challenging because science is not immediately rewarding. It requires a lot of hard work, and only after certain time, sometimes it's rewarding and sometimes it's not rewarding actually. Overall, if you want to be the leaders of science, we need to build a huge critical mass. What I believe is that there should be a critical mass of scientific people who are highly motivated, highly focused, and highly determined to develop science in India. And we don't have such a critical mass in this generation. We have very few people, and the number of people, even though the number looks large in absolute terms, but compared to the world, we are much, much smaller. So we need to generate a large critical mass of young scientists who want to bring up their own ideas, who want to select their own leaders. Once this critical mass is developed, I think the leaders will come up automatically. They want to choose their own areas of research which they are interested in. Now, how do you build this huge critical mass? I think the critical mass should come from the universities, the schools, the colleges. These are the largest, rather than from the institutes, which are very small and focused in number. They cannot generate large number of PhD students. ISC, which is the largest producer of PhD students in India, barely produces 400 to 500 PhDs per annum. Now, that's not sufficient. The universities should really become the centers of excellence and centers of excellence in research, generating large number of PhD students, trained and well motivated to generate large number of focused researchers. And the second important point is creativity. Somehow in India we focus on creativity of some student who comes and says, I want to say prove Einstein wrong. We get a lot of letters saying that, okay, Einstein is wrong or something like that. I don't think we should really there is a lot of creativity in India, but it should be channelized, properly trained, put into something very nice, and which could be put into methodological research. Some sort of people should know what doing research means. So that should be trained right at the graduate level, undergraduate level, and even at lower levels at the school level essentially. So this kind of training, if it is imparted at what research means at a much lower level and how to do research, I think that would make a huge difference in the way research is viewed. It's not some romantic idea, or it's not some mad scientist sitting somewhere or something, but it's some sort of thing which is done professionally, thinking about, discussing about progress in research, progress in science, and how it goes about. So these are the two main things I think we should do. Give a proper training of what research should be there, and secondly, perhaps a mission mode to generate enough critical mass of generating a large number of well-motivated scientists in India essentially. Thank you.